We're not used to seeing you have such a long layoff between fights. Can you just talk about what the feeling is like, being back at fight week after a minute?
Oh, I've missed it. The long layoff wasn't my choice. But actually, it panned out being great. I got the opportunity for the first time in a long time to actually add new things to my game and just focus on stuff that I haven't been able to focus on when fighting the tournament, or sorry, in the season format, where it's fight to fight to fight. So it's been good. But uh, I'm happy that we're back in fight week.
What was it like? Because, like you just said, we're used to seeing you go very deep into these tournaments and season and everything. Did you find yourself, watching how it all played out? Did you kind of step away and say, no, I'll just, I'll see what I want to see later from the guys that are still competing? How did you feel about it?
No, I always stay in the gym, but we were able to just shift the focus a little bit when when I didn't have an opponent in front of me. We had the opportunity to actually work on stuff and add stuff and tamper a little bit with things that we wanted to add. But with that being said, I always watch fights, I always watch the guys. So I was close but still far away.
Obviously, in the years past, it's been the point system. Now it's single elimination tournament. Do you prefer that format, or do you feel like the points are better? What do you think?
So to be honest, I think I prefer this format, this tournament-based style, win or go home. I also think that, like I've said it so many times, the PFL format where you had the season-based four fights in like 7 months, it's a lot. And doing that with the weight cut, with injuries, with everything, it's a lot. So having three fights instead of four fights and win or go home. I prefer that. With that being said, I haven't fought in this format yet, but I do prefer have being able to take my time in there and not having to chase like a 6 point. I always said, I believe it was in 2023. I got a second round finish in the first round, and I was like ranked number 5 or something. So I was like, damn. So it's just hard sometimes. So with that being said, I prefer this format.
My final question, what do you think of Dalton's game and what he brings to the table? Sorry.
Dalton is a strong, athletic guy, wrestling base. I don't think there's anything that I haven't seen before. Um, with that being said, I believe we have a great game plan for him. I think stylistically, I match up very well against him, and um, if I do what I'm supposed to do and what I'm capable of doing, I will make it look pretty seamless.
Thank you.
Mike,
Sadibou, the easiest question I'm ever going to ask. How good does it feel to be at middleweight?
Oh, finally, that's the best word comes to my mind. Finally, I actually like being at 170. Obviously, that was something that I needed to do because I was too small for light heavyweight after 2018. It was just something that I needed to do year long. If I wanted a burger, I had to freaking plan 3 weeks ahead because I had to be so disciplined. Um, with that being said, I believe that this weight class is perfect for me. And with everything that I've added to my game, I believe you're gonna see the best side of it.
Speaking for yourself, speaking for the other fighters in this tournament and for the PFL, how do you feel bringing back the middleweight? We're seeing so many fighters like yourself going from welterweight to 185. We're seeing light heavyweights come back to 185. How do you think getting all these fighters in the best division that fits them the best will benefit all parties involved?
To be honest, like if I'm gonna be really honest, I don't care about those guys. I feel better here. That's all that matters.
I love it, man. I love it. You kind of talked about your kind of eagerness to get back, but that you've enjoyed your time away. When we spoke before this, media day, you said it's a privilege to fight. So how much of a privilege is it having this tournament? Can you kind of talk about the privilege you feel coming into this tournament, $500,000 grand prize, tournament championship, all that is standing right in front of you for you to go take?
Yeah, for me, being a kid from Sweden, now moved, live, have my family in Las Vegas. The opportunity and the doors that opened for me because of PFL and being able to fight for PFL, it's something that I never gonna take for granted. And so last year, when it was a little bit uncertain about how this year would look, I just realized how much I really wanted because. Uh, I'm still I would say that I'm old in the game, but I'm still in my opinion in my prime and getting better. So yeah, that's I'm very 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 happy that the opportunity and um, last year not making it as far as planned, and now having this opportunity, I'm gonna make sure that I will take the opportunity in front of me.
Awesome. Thank you, Sadibou.
Andrew.
Hey, Sadibou, can you hear me?
Yes.
I got one question for you, simple one. How do you feel as a striker that the elbow ban has been lifted for this tournament?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It was a long time since my last fight with elbows, so I'm still adjusting a little bit, but no, I'm very very happy about that.
Great, thank you very much. Good luck.
Appreciate you.
Jonathan Ramlicon, 5 Bananas. Sadibou, you spent some time, like you said, at 205, now back at your original weight class. What do you feel like were some of the benefits that you were able to take away from spending at that heavier weight class?
Eating.
What did you enjoy eating the most?
Like me and my wife, we love like cooking food, barbecuing, like having friends and family over cooking. So it can be burgers, it can be like I love my grills, I love barbecuing stuff, smoking stuff. I'm to be honest, even though the thing is, since I left 170. I didn't crave like snacks and like those things that you usually crave when you're on a diet. So now just being able to eat myself full and not having to like like always go be a little bit hungry was enough for me. So I wasn't going crazy, but just eating good food.
So now you, Imba, Mark, there's 3 fighters of African descent on this card. What is it, how does it make you feel to have that type of representation?
Yeah, that's thank you for that question because I usually get the question about how it feels representing Sweden, which I'm proud of, but I'm also proud of representing Senegal, and I know that after the championship, I went back to Senegal, and uh, the greetings and the hospitality they showed me there was unheard of. So I always trying to make sure that I have Senegal and I have the flag with me, and I make sure that I'm trying to make the people in Senegal proud as well.
Man, and then last one from me, you've won the championship in the season format before. What similarities or lack of similarities will there be in the path to getting this championship?
You win each fight, you get the belt. It's not that complicated. Like to be honest, like sometimes you just have to simplify it.
Move forward. Appreciate your time, man, and good luck.
Yeah.
Sadibou Dawson with 5 Bananas. So there is another true middleweight that was competing at light heavyweight previously, Josh Silveira. You had kind of a bizarre fight with him
Yeah.
in the last season,
Yeah.
ended by injury in the first minute or two.
Yeah.
How important is it to you that you're able to face him again and see how that fight plays out?
So yeah, that was a weird one, and that put me in a weird spot last week. Sorry, last year, last season, I should say. Because yeah, 1 minute into the fight, dislocated my thumb, and with the uh, point system, I now have had to have for the second fight 6 points to potentially move forward, and I got a new opponent 4 hours before the fight. So it was just all weird the last season. With that being said, um, yeah, obviously I would love the opportunity to fight Josh again. I believe that he's on the other side of the bracket, so for us to fight, both of us have to make it to the finals. And yeah, he if him and if he makes it there, then I'll see him there, I guess. But this is it's nothing that I'm walking around and being like, yeah, I need. No, I just whoever in front of me, I'm gonna beat. That's it.
Speaking of who's in front of you, Dalton Rosta is known for his wrestling and his power, and your striking has been a pinnacle of your success in mixed martial arts.
Yep.
How are you specifically preparing for his strengths and to counter them?
So it's MMA. I've tried to say that the last couple of years, like I'm not seeing myself as a striker. It's MMA, and same with him. He has a wrestling base, but he's not afraid to strike. And same for me. I'm not afraid to wrestle. So everything will come down to who can dictate the pace, who can dictate the distance, and I believe that with my skill set and my fight IQ, I will be able to do so.
Dylan, you're combat casuals. At this point in your career, you've seen and done it all, faced legends, won world titles. When looking at the young, hungry prospects ahead of you, what drives you to continue to fight for that world title again?
Well, for me, it's all about being the best version of myself. I always pride myself on I'm trying to be the best at getting better. So with that being said, if I make myself proud and if I perform on the level that I know that I can, I make myself proud. So I'm not trying to focus on anything about him being older, younger, more and less experience. None of that matters. When you think when he goes for the first shot or when I kick him, whatever, we're gonna start thinking about our age and stuff. No, it's a fight. So for me, I'm just preparing, and for as long as I'm still feeling like I'm getting better, and I'm not taking any shortcuts. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do before, after, and during practice. I'm gonna keep going.
Now, plenty of experience in these quick turnaround style fights. Knowing that your opponent has had a little bit of inactivity these last few years, do you look at that as a major advantage going into this first fight?
To be honest, I don't, because like for me, I'm focused on myself, and I'm focused on making sure that I'm gonna be ready to fight. I believe he'll be ready. I hope he'll be ready. I wanna have a good fight on Friday. With that being said, that's his problem.
And last one, what do you think is the biggest factor of your preparation that allows you to compete so frequently and be ready for these quick turnarounds?
I think it's a mix of a lot of things. MMA, it's an individual sport in sorts, but at the same time, I have a lot of great people around me. I have my coach, my head coach Salman. He always tells me when it's time to go up, when it's time to temper down, to make sure that I'm peaking on the right time. I'm working on what I need to work on, and also uh, I've been fighting since 2002, so that gives me an experience to feel like, okay, now might be a good day for me to just take it easy now. Oh, now it's time to like, so it's a mix of experience and having good people around you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For me, you have karate combat champion Shazaiv in the corner with you. Any training you guys have been doing together?
Of course, he showed me a lot of things that I'm gonna try to implement to my game. He's an amazing young star. You're gonna see a lot of him, and for me, it's a privilege for me to have him in my corner, and I feel like I cannot let him down. So on Friday, I will bring something for him.
Thank you so much.
Mills.
Hey, how's it going? Sadiq This is MMA Locker Room, part of Pub Sports Radio. Am I talking to the Black Denzel?
Say that again. I couldn't hear you.
This is the Black Denzel, right?
I don't know any white Denzel.
Nah, let's go ahead and get to the action, man. So you're used to that tournament format to where you have multiple chances to actually advance. With this being just one fight, one shot, what's that put into your mind actually going out there into that cage? Does that make you look for the finish a little bit more, or is it the same game plan?
No, to be honest, this, in my opinion, makes it a little bit simpler because I don't have to think about the points. I don't have to worry about the other fighters in the bracket, like when did they get a finish, how many points do they have, so as long as I win, I move on to the semifinals, and that's so it makes it pretty simple, to be honest.